Hello, adventurer. It's good to see you. You have made it to the morning grind.
Welcome, welcome.
It's the live stream at the beginning of the Geekverse, where we talk about all types of topics in geekdom, gaming, and fantasy, with an emphasis on being constructive and creating the things that we want to exist in the world.
It's all on the grind, Sizemore. Can't be too fine, can't be too coarse.
That's exactly right. There are a lot of adventures to be had today. Dungeons to explore and monsters to slay, and who knows what a random encounter might send our way. That's why we have to prepare, so settle in now for the morning grind with your favorite beverage in hand.
Tea? Or maybe something a little stronger. I've got a few bottles of the old Wynyard left.
Whatever you want. Pull up a chair.
Dude.
If you're feeling fancy, how about a cappuccino? Or a frappuccino? Or how about an espresso?
Just tea, thank you.
Sounds good to me, Gandalf. Whatever you want. I'm just glad you're here.
Everyone is welcome. You can just watch if you want. You don't have to worship anything you don't want to worship.
Thank you, Mike. But be forewarned.
Sometimes we get really strange characters around here.
Wait, what's that you say? Why can't you come and be a part of the stream?
My wife would disown me.
Oh no, I bet she'll be fine with it. Come on in.
Am I scared for my safety? No.
What are we supposed to do?
Everybody do the secret handshake.
Secret cultist handshake.
Oh, now do wizards who love each other.
This, my friend, is a science.
I still don't have gifts, but it's fine.
It's all on the grind, son. Can't be too fine, can't be too coarse.
Dude, this would be a sick place to bring the band.
Indeed it would be, Dave. It really would. I'm seeing more people coming in. Welcome, glad to have you here. Oh, look, here's someone new.
Is this the cultist meetup?
Yes it is.
Come to hang out? Please accept me. I have nothing else.
Okay, we accept you. Everyone's welcome here.
Brought some snacks.
Well, that makes things even better.
You want some coffee? I don't drink coffee. You sure? It's cultist coffee. What makes it cultist coffee? I'm a cultist and I'm drinking it. Oh. Then I'll have some.
What exactly is going on here?
I'm seeing more people coming in. Welcome. It's so great to have you. Oh, and look, here comes another stranger.
Can we help you?
Yes, fellow cultists. I could really use some food.
Oh yeah? Welcome. We have donuts.
Oh, it's me. I'm glad I'm here. I'm sure you have a few questions for me, though.
What's your name? Who do you work for? What god do you worship?
Great questions, Rob.
I'm Steve King, and I worship Nyarlathotep.
No, not really. I'm just Heath, and I won't be worshiping anything this morning. But I will be your host. Welcome to the office. We're going to have a great time. I've got my coffee ready, because now it's time for the morning grind.
If you could become a fish, that would be amazing. Then I could command you with my mental fish powers.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the morning grind. This is a very special day. I know this is also prime holiday real estate. I'm sure some people have holiday celebrating to do today. I do. Actually, as soon as this live stream is over, I am going to be driving right over to my aunt's house for family Christmas on my father's side of the family. So we're having Christmas lunch today and having celebrating going on there. And then I'll talk about other things that are going on this weekend because there's a lot going on. We've got Stray here. Welcome, Stray. Retro Nerd Girl, I'm so glad you're here. I bet you're going to like what we're unboxing today. So I do have my coffee. I finally got it together. So I've got coffee this morning. Been wrapping gifts and things like that this morning. Hope it's been a productive morning. Hey, White Rabbit. Good morning. Good morning. Glad to see you. So we are going to, well, I'll tell you what our topic is then before we sip and breathe. So I have got these two. I'm very excited about it. This is the most Christmas stuff. I said we were getting in the Christmas spirit this season. I've been working on that. That's why this is the most Christmas decorating I've ever done. So I got Christmas stuff up. And then I got these right here. These are the Figure Obscura action figures from Four Horsemen Studios. And of course, I really like the Four Horsemen action figures. They do some really nice premium action figures. This one right here is the Krampus. And this one actually came out last year, and I didn't get it. But then they released Father Christmas this year. And I was like, I'd better go find a Krampus. Because I was like, it seems like for Christmas decorating, I need to have the Father Christmas and the Krampus and things like that. And I was thinking of some other things to do with these. So this is what I've got. I've got them here. We're going to unbox them and take a look at them. I think they're going to be really cool, and I hope be a very special part of Christmas. So and Christmas to come. So I'll actually have something to bring out every holiday as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's breathe and then sip. Breathe. Complete inhales, deep inhales, complete exhales. And now we take a sip of our favorite beverage. Great. Wonderful. Let me go ahead and put a Discord link before I forget. I'll put a link to the Raven Keep Discord server. So if you would like to hang out with us, we have been growing a great community on the Discord server. So there is that. And I'm going to tell you where I'm going. So I'm going on a field trip this weekend for a very special location in the Geekverse. I think all of you will be very interested in where I'm going. I'm going to tell you where I'm going at the end of this live stream, because I'm leaving right after this live stream to go to Christmas. Doing something we don't typically do. We're with the new schedule. We don't do an evening live stream on Saturday night. I'm going to be in the car. I've got an 8-hour drive after Christmas. I'm leaving right after Christmas at my aunt's house, and then I am driving 8 hours to get to field trip destination. So I'll be in the car tonight during the live stream time anyway. We'll talk more about that later, but I will reveal destination at the end here. All right, let me bring up auxiliary camera. Oh, mute. There we go. And here we go. Does anybody have these? Or have you been seeing them around online? Did anybody pick these up? Let's do the Krampus first. So here it is. It's supposed to come in this deluxe packaging as well. I mean, they do action figures right. Now, of course, the Four Horsemen are the same sculpting studio who has sculpted the classics line of the He-Man figures. So I believe I'm right on that, right? Like, for instance, I first became aware of the Four Horsemen when I was watching that show that was like By the Power of Grayskull that explained He-Man. And then toward the end of that, the Four Horsemen was saying they had somebody from the Four Horsemen Studios, one of the sculptors, I guess one of the founders, I don't know, on it. And he was saying, well, we wanted to bring out new He-Man. And so we sculpted these up and took them to Mattel and said, we really like to release new He-Man, updated He-Man. And they said Mattel was thinking the same thing. And so they kind of, I don't know if they got their start that way or whatever, but they're a toy sculpting studio. So they've done things like this. And that's the way I first heard about them. And now I see them everywhere in the independent action figure kind of line, because they've got their own independent lines as well. I've got a bunch of their fantasy figures. And so they did that as well. And so now what they're releasing is what they call the figure obscura. Guys, I'm going to take off the cellophane here so we can actually see it without glare. But this was last year's release in their figure obscura. White Rabbit says, nope, got my hands full with Hero Quest and Wild Spire minis. I don't know those. And need to paint. Vacation next week, so hope to make some headway. I hope you do. I hope you do. We'll be doing some Crafter's Corner around here with the live streams, because I've been painting up Hero Quest miniatures. I don't know if you've seen the stream, but I've been painting up the Frozen Horror set. I'm trying to get the Frozen Horror set painted up so we can do dinner and a board game show with it. So I'll be working on that next week too. All right. Shrink wrap off. So it says on the back, Krampus is told of in hushed whispers, Krampus is told of in hushed whispers, for to say his name aloud invites his attention. The people of the frozen mountains know that this devil haunts them during the winter festival, while the good folk celebrate to drive away the chill and darkness of the season. Krampus seeks out the wicked, especially children, for his punishment. Any he judges unworthy are whipped with birch reeds, locked in shackles, and stuffed into his basket. He takes these children away, perhaps to his lair, though some legends say to the underworld itself, never to be seen again. If you see the shadow of a horned figure, or hear the discordant jingle of iron bells, take care. Krampus seeks fresh prey. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, so I see how this is supposed to. Oh, whoa! They said deluxe packaging here, so we get that's a like board game stock wrapper right there. It was magnetic too. But here we go. We can enjoy him in all of his glory right here in the box. So this is the Krampus. Now, doesn't this just scream Christmas? I mean, this is a great Christmas decoration, right? Really nice. I'm going to make sure I save all of this packaging because not only is it deluxe packaging, but I want to put him back in the packaging when I stow him away after Christmas to bring him out again next year. I mean, that's pretty freaking cool, isn't it? I think so. Let's see. Oh, more tape. Oh, White Rabbit says, looking forward to it. And, you know, I also just did pre-order the Mage in the Mirror Elf Quest Pack because I never had that one when it was first released either. So I got that one pre-ordered. Voila. He may look a little bit brighter red on camera than he does here. He's a real, in person, he is a deep kind of red. But I think because the lighting I've got here, he's coming off a bit brighter orange, but he's kind of deep red. Saw a piece of paper in here. Oh, this is our instructions. Push the tail. Okay, so we gotta assemble his tail. Oh. Well, he is cool. He's worth it. You know, he's got the two different kinds of hands. Classic, the way that people are doing premium action figures now. We were working on that for the Tales of Rabavania action figures. Very important. He's got all kinds of cool accessories as well. More tape. All right, so here we go. And he's wired in here as well. So this is what I was trying to get to. I'm thinking we're going to need to set up like a holiday display that can be built on and added to year after year. Maybe change up what's behind me, because I've got the Rabavania and He-Man stuff. But maybe when it's time for Christmas, starting this year with these guys, but starting to build next year, we do a whole holiday display. I think that'd be fun. All right, he has been released. Wow. Look at that. All of this is all of the armor he's wearing. That's soft, rubber. Rotating, all the articulation you would expect. Up his shoulder. His elbows bend in. Yeah, there we go. Head. Look at that tongue. Spinning here at the waist. Huge hoofed feet. I like this guy. That's cool. See, what kind of accessories does he have? See, we got to put in his tail. Okay, so here's his tail. So do not twist tail as you insert. Oh, do not twist. There. All right. Tail. Cool. Stray says, those damn wires were always my bane when I was younger. Yeah, you finally get the toy, and that's like when, all right, it's unboxed so that all the tape has been cut or whatever, and then you get to it and you're like, oh, no, wait, I still can't get it out. And that's when your parents or whoever is left. There you go. It's unboxed, it's untaped or whatever now. And then you're trying to figure out the wires. He stands up nicely. One of the things we'll be doing on the Crafter's Corner, or I'm going to be doing, is getting my action figures on bases. That's cool. So he's got, now, what is this? His basket? The basket has a loop on it like it's supposed to go on something. Or maybe he's just supposed to carry it. He could carry his basket. That's where he stuffs bad children in this basket. Basket appears to not open. So basket is not open. And then he beats children with this. Birch. Yeah, so Christmassy. This is the holidays, right? Retro Nerd Girl says, I want that figure, but in 12-inch form. Do they make it in 12-inch? White Rabbit says, gotta go, but I'll catch up with the video later. Got adulting to do. Have a great day. You too, White Rabbit. Have a great day. Enjoy the holidays. See you later. Do they make a 12-inch version of this guy? This is the only one that I saw. But that would be cool. So he's like the same size. He's in their He-Man form figure size. Now, so that is, if we want a comparison. So that's the Classics He-Man. So he's basically the same size as the Classics He-Man. Where is the... this is the retro line. Here's the retro line He-Man. So you can see that here the vintage and classic He-Man, or this is retro. No, is this retro or is this classic? No. This is classic. This is vintage, I think, because there's also a retro line. But so that there he is compared to the 5-inch figures. He-Man could still take him out. What else have we got? He's got like chains and things. So we've got the two different kinds of hands. Oh, I see. So these are hands are like, let me pull it up over here. These are like claw hands. So he's kind of got, a growly clawing hands. And then these hands are probably the ones, which are designed more to hold something. So he comes with claw hands, and he comes with holding something hands. Okay. Let's pull out, figure out what we want him holding. Chains. Oh, and these open. So you could put him on his wrists. Like he's been chained. Or I guess you could also chain up some other figure if he's capturing some figure. Do we have action figures that could be like naughty children action figures? To chain up. There, he's got a chain on his wrist. It could go. Well, let's see. We've also got little bells. Let me look up a picture of him online. The Krampus 4 Horsemen. How do they have him set up? So they have... Oh, so they do have his chain on both wrists, and then he's holding the birch in one hand, and then this goes around his neck. So it goes something like that. Well, caught on ears. Probably want to shorten that. But okay, that goes around his neck. This goes on. Now he's also got, let's maybe put this on. But he's also got this rope over here. And I'm wondering, what is this rope supposed to be? Let's do that. There. Now he's like been chained. Stray says, the devil can't knock on oak. That's why people rap a table at a bar before they sit down or tell a story to show they aren't lying. Bad kids get the birch to draw out honesty. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So that's why we have birch. Well, okay. So what do I do with this rope? I don't see what a picture I'm supposed to do with the rope. Is that for tying up some other figure? Oh, now I see. Okay. Good morning, Mike. Good morning. Good morning. We are having a day full of holiday cheer here with, the Krampus. I see. So this rope that it comes with is what loops through this basket, and that way he can put the basket on his back. Gotcha. Okay, let's change out this hand. So hand comes out. That's also an easier way, I guess, to put on the chains. This hand. This hand goes in. Whoa. There we go. And now he should be able to hold the birch better. Oh, I think, yeah, he should be able to. Well, maybe this hand is not made for that. Maybe it's too small for that. What is he holding in his hand? Mike asks, my wife's favorite. Where did this one come from? This is the Figure Obscura miniature, or Figure Obscura action figure from 4 Horsemen. This was actually last year's release, but I found one, and you can still find them on eBay, I noticed. But this is from the 4 Horsemen Studios. They are a really cool toy sculpting studio. There. Now he's got, okay, fine. There he's holding the birch. Got to put his chain back on. Right there. And yeah, this is hanging down too low. His bells here. I want to shorten that. Move that. that down. There, that's an easy way to shorten it. That's probably better. Although not perfect, but better. I can work with him later. Off camera. So, okay, so then he's got to have his, what is this? The basket that he puts the bad kids in. And so that's what this is for. And then we can tie this where we want it. And he can have his basket on his back. Or it could be an adventurer's backpack. Put that back in here in a moment. Might have to trim this. Under the tongue. Or we could put the knot on the back too. Yeah, that's a bit low. But it gets across the general idea. I have to work with all of the ropes later. But there we go. That way he can hang that on his back. The examples I see do have that up higher. And then have his branch here. I bet I've got some type of other... Like, he needs some type of weapon beyond this, I think. He needs, like, some type of dagger or something like that, I think. And I bet that I've got some type of dagger from the Four Horsemen other line, like one of the fantasy lines, to put like some type of sword in his hand or something like that. Well, I like him. I'll work with all the ropes later, but hey, this is a fantastic Christmas decoration. Very suitable. And perfect, the perfect Geekverse decoration. Take a sip here. All right, so we got one more to open up, which is the Father Christmas. So this goes here. There we go. Put this back away because this packaging is so nice. And here is Father Christmas. Also from Four Horsemen Studios. This is this year's release. It says on the back, he is known by many names. Kris Kringle, St. Nicholas, Grandfather Frost, Weihnachtsmann in German, Babo Natle, Papa Noel, Sinterklaas, Santa, Father Christmas. Whatever moniker you have or know him by, and whatever legends you have heard, one similarity across them all is that of a benevolent soul who brings joy to the children of the world. In some of these stories, he is a plump and jolly old elf, while in others, he is a kind and generous man of the cloth. In others, much older tales, he is a spirit of nature, friend to goodly creatures large and small. There is a great magic in these stories. It is a fantastical magic, like the specter of the reindeer who can fly and toy factories hidden in the northernmost part of the world. Beyond these miraculous tales, however, there is also a very real magic in the holiday season. It is the power of giving, for Santa Claus is the spirit of generosity, and all who believe in his lessons do good in his name and help spread the magic of Father Christmas. Let's see what he's like. Says adult collectible, ages 15 and up. Stray says, according to the Lobo comics, Santa invented knife fighting. That's interesting. I don't know those comics. I'm not really I haven't gotten into comics. I never got into them as a kid for whatever reason. I was just not comic books weren't something that I do. So I'm behind on all of my comic book knowledge. So, Father Christmas, we've got the packaging here that's magnetic that opens up. Let's look at him. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. He's got two heads. We've got two heads here. You can enjoy him in the packaging for a moment. Wow. How cool. You know, my mother used to collect the bear family. Did anybody know the bear family? I don't know where she got them from, but there was a Santa Claus bear too, and she'd like subscribe to them, and she would get a new bear every so often. And I think she had most of them before I was born, but we have the bear family, and my brother's got it now. The bear family comes out at Christmas, and they're nice stuffed bears that have stands and things like that. A whole family, Jogger Bear, Mama Bear, Banker Bear. There was Santa Bear, and they all come out and sit around the Christmas tree every year. So this is kind of a cool thing to start here. So we got some instructions probably as well. Oh, no, it just says joints on Mythic Legions figures can become tight after production. When posing Mythic Legions figures for the first time, especially during the cold weather, it's recommended that heat in the form of warm air from a hairdryer or warm water be used on tight joints in order to loosen the joints slightly before posing. Gently rock the joints forwards and backwards, or clockwise, counterclockwise, based on type of joint, until the joint moves freely. Failure to do so could result in irreparable joint breakage. Okay, well, that's good to know. So if we have... don't force it. So I didn't think about applying heat like that. So that's a good idea. Wow, lots of accessories here with this one. Stray says, I was a Hess truck kid. I don't know what that is. Is that from comics? So actually we got tape on these again. Let's see. Oh. I don't want to cut the plastic. Oh, there. There. So, what do we have? Man, lots of accessories with this guy. Get the main figure out. Stray, Retro Nurgle says, Stray Kismet, Hess truckers are legendary. I'm going to have to look that up and see what that is. I've got a bag for him right there. Wires out. There he is. The fabric is so soft. So, you know, he's like wearing doll clothes, fabric clothes here, and really soft. Look at this the robe that he's wearing. This is so cool. We came with two different heads. Oh, is it beard style that's different? Hang on, what's different about our heads here? Oh yeah, we've got one long beard. I was like, I don't see a difference in the face. It doesn't look like it's a facial difference. It looks like it's a beard difference here. Put the head back on. He's even got pockets, big pockets here in his robe. So how does he compare to He-Man? He's a little bit smaller than the classics He-Man. How does he compare to Krampus here? He may be a little bit smaller, but that makes sense. But same scale kind of figures, obviously. So there he is. He comes with a hood, too. Oh, and like, look, the hood has little clasps on it. So we can really take care, because I was like, okay, and the hood has a wire in it, so you can shape the hood. Wow. Yeah, this is incredible. Yeah, this is a great Christmas, well, great action figure in general, but man, this is something really special to have for Christmas, I think. This is my kind of Christmas decoration. And yeah, that robe is epic. It is. God. Okay, wait a minute. I want to take off. So it looks like I have to take off the head in order to get the robe, get the hood situated right. Trying to do this. Put that over here for just a moment. To latch the hood, because I think that's pretty cool. Wait, well, how do I do it? Oh, there we go. So now it's all got wires in it. I'm going to go with the other head here. Well, if I can get it out. Oh, that's a good look. That is a good look. But now, okay, let's get the hood on. Like he is ready for winter travel. Oh, whoa. I bet if I worked with it, I could get it even better, because it's fully posable with the wires in here. Oh, look, the sleeves have wires in them too. Oh, and so does the whole robe. So you can get exactly the look you want with the wires in the cloth. Wow. I like that. I heard Santa's only red because of Coca-Cola. I've heard that too, and I'm not sure if that is an urban legend or if it's actually true. I'm going to have to do more research on that. I hear all kinds of stuff about that, but then also Santa Claus's association with hallucinogenic mushrooms. I've heard that too. I'm wondering if I know that there was a whole bunch of Coca-Cola marketing campaigns, but I wonder if that's completely true, or if it's just this is true. Retro Nerd Girl is confirming that. I was wondering if that was an urban legend for like the reason that he was red. Okay, what else is in here? Well, I really like this right here. He's got a lantern. I like him holding out the light. And then I think the staff is the way to go. Look at this. The bishop-like crooked staff. I like that. I like the association, with Saint Nick potentially being a bishop. Oh, his robe was originally green. Oh, a green Santa would also be a good one to do. He doesn't have multiple hands, does he? He does not. So we've got what we are working with here. I like the bishop crook, with the idea of the shepherd with his staff. I think that's great. The staff and the light. I think that's cool. I think it would be great Wouldn't it be neat if you could figure out some way to put an LED in this, and then Santa would always, be able to actually light up? That would be neat. Oh, he's got head wreaths. Oh, I like that. We got two different ones. Two different wreaths for the head. I wonder what the difference is. They look pretty similar. Oh, God. Great. Yeah, Retro Nerd Girl, you're totally right. This is Santa on a whole nother level. This is great Santa. This is Santa the way he should be. And then let's see. So we got another thing for his head. Maybe that's supposed to, I don't know where that's supposed to go. We've got a bag here. I don't see a way to attach that, but it could just go down here. We've got this bag, which looks like a bag of classic toys. So Santa Claus. Oh, I may have needed to put this on before I put on the other robes, on like the hood and stuff like that. But we've got a bag with teddy bear and a toy soldier, and a lion here, and a book, candy cane. Very classic toys. Yep, he should be carrying that, I think. But then over here, it looks like we're supposed to set up, like he comes to be able to set up like a scene or something, because we do have an evergreen tree here. And I bet this goes in this base right here. Well, that hole doesn't quite fit that. I'll have to see about that. But then it looks like perhaps if we're setting up this Christmas tree, I need some. Do I have clay handy? Probably not. Looks like we need to drop something in there. Well, I'll look for that later. But then around the base, it looks like we've got a little toy elf doll. We've got a drum. And this drum I think is supposed to go on him, because I see this tiny little belt clip right here. So I bet he's supposed to take his drum with him. Is there info on Santa Claus or Father Christmas and a drum? So yeah, okay, so he can take his drum with him by attaching it to his belt. And then we also have a trumpet. Yeah, I think I would create. So he needs to have this on. Well, let's just try it. So this comes off. He gets, or is it? It's supposed to be. Let me look him up. See what people are doing this. Oh, Retro Nerd Girl asks, is it the base for the staff? That's an interesting question. No, that's not that size either. Oh, I bet you're supposed to hang. That's what you're supposed to do there. That way he can carry his lantern on his staff. That's what that's for. Free up his hand. Let me look him up and see what I'm supposed to do with this bag. Father Christmas, 4 Horsemen. They've got like his hood down. Okay, they have this bag slung at his side, not on his back. So it's supposed to go like over his shoulder like that. So that does fit well. And then they moved his drum to the other side. Over here. Now, head back on. Nope, nope. Hood on. Then head on. So you can put his robe back if you want to. There we go. So now there we go. Hey, look, He-Man, you don't need your stand right now. Father Christmas does. These are these He stands. They work pretty well. I'm going to glue some of my figures down to him. But there we go. Now he's got a stand he can stand on. And now lamp staff, Stray says, my favorite weapon in D&D. Yeah, this would be also a great D&D character. Father Christmas. Well, you know, Father Christmas shows up in Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe. So why can't Father Christmas show up in a D&D campaign? This would definitely be the Father Christmas that shows up for D&D, bringing you a magic item. So there, and then now that's the only thing that I don't understand his tree. So if I had some modeling clay or like some sticky tack, actually, I do. This is probably not how you're supposed to do this. Maybe I'm missing something, but I can put that right in there. Oh, no. That was dirty. I'll clean that off here in just a moment. I got ink on my finger. So there's a tree for him and a sack of gifts. I feel like the tree needs like snow flock on it. Might have to improve that. And then bag of gifts. I don't think this opens. I don't think it's supposed to open. I feel something in it, but I think it's not. I don't think it's supposed to open. So there. And then what happened to the other guy's stuff? Now I'm scared to touch him. Moving by the base. Oh, yep. Little doll right here. There we go. Oh, when he gets his wreath back on. I'll fix him up and touch him later. But that's cool. Oh, and then, of course, we got to put the Krampus beside him, too. The Krampus is going to have trouble going in one of the He-Stand bases because of the hooves of his feet. The basket makes him a little bit back heavy. Oh, come on. There we go. Can I move this camera? I'll see if I can here. Bring it down so you can see it. There they are. I think, there we go. That also shows you the Krampus's color better, I think. Those are cool action figures. I'm glad I got them. Those are going to make some great Christmas decorations. The next time you see them, they'll probably be up behind me over here in the back. All right. Well, now I got one more thing to share with you because we got to go talk about the field trip here. Let me take that down. We're a little bit early, but that's fine because I've also got to go driving, do a whole bunch of driving to get to family Christmas. But I thought this was the perfect day to do this too. Got Christmas stuff. I'm going to take these. Retro Nerd Girl says, "Lovely." I'm going to take these to my next Christmas on Monday. I got Christmas this for lunch, and then I got Christmas night Monday night. So there will also be no live stream in the evening on Monday because I'm doing Christmas with the family. All right. So what I'm doing, I'm going to Christmas lunch, and then I'm leaving for Christmas lunch. Right after Christmas lunch, my bags are already packed. I got to pack a few other items. I'm going to drive immediately from Christmas lunch to here. Have you seen this? This is Neutral Zone Studios over in Georgia. It has a complete replica of the Constitution class USS Enterprise sets as it was in 1966. So check this out. It says the Neutral Zone is located in Kingsland, Georgia. It's a non-for-profit facility that houses 9,600 square foot full-scale suite of Constitution-class starship set, including the bridge, transporter room, engineering, sick bay, and more, connected by a 100-foot-long corridor in the same footprint as the Paramount Studios in 1966. Oh, I said I have got to go see this. And they're having Fan Appreciation Weekend this weekend. That's why it had to be this weekend. So I got all this Christmas stuff, but then you could sign up to tour it this weekend. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to make this happen. So there's so much stuff happening right now. But I was like, oh my God, I got to make this happening. With all the live streams, with all of the Christmas going on. And now I'm going to try to make this happen. But it's too cool. And the Fan Appreciation Weekend is now. It says, previously the home of the web series Star Trek Continues. Have you seen Star Trek Continues? I've watched... I haven't watched all of them, but I've watched several episodes, and they did just a fantastic job. These sets have been meticulously constructed under the guidance of executive producer Vic Mignogna, and they are now open to the public for fan film production and fan appreciation events. The sets can be configured and redressed to make any film, and the coastal Georgia area where the studio sits is perfect for almost year-round exterior filming. So I want to go and see this. First of all, I just have to go and see this. We should see some more pictures and stuff like that as well. Set visits. Let's take a look at that. But also, I want to look at it from the technical perspective to see what it would take to do a fan film here, because they'll let you do fan films. And I think doing a fan Star Trek film would be a lot of fun. But I got to figure out, if they let you rent out the place. But I need to look at it from the technical perspective and be like, okay, what exactly is here? If I get together a team to try to come down and shoot some Star Trek fan films, what have we got from the technical perspective there? And, of course, I'm sure they've got basically everything because they did Star Trek Continues. And that was basically a whole TV show they did there. But still, look at the sets and then look at what is around it. Where are people, where would we eat, where drinks and things like that, for break rooms. And also because we would bring in food and things like that to have lunch. Later, I think that probably would have to do a technical scout of it with the director of photography and the director and things like that. But some pretty cool pictures were going by here. It looks, see, make your own fan film is here. So you got to submit a script. Anyway, what's required for me to book this? How much does it cost? They book it by the day. Let's see. Set construction. Probably pictures of this stuff. Yeah, pictures. This is, I don't know. This must be a giant. It's obviously a giant facility. It said 9,600 square foot. Oh, so this is the layout? So the bridge is over here. I didn't see this. So this is the bridge set. And then this is the corridor, and it's arcing. Okay, and you've got sick bay right here. The transporter room is here. Another corridor here. What is this? Oh, recreation? Maybe that is the conference room? Swing set area on the interior. So, okay, so that looks like it's set up. So was that how it was in 1966? That's pretty cool. That's to think that that's, what they had in order to be set up and to film a bunch of Star Trek. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Mike says, there is a set and museum in Ticonderoga, New York that I want to go visit. I want to repair my Klingon uniform first. I have been to Ticonderoga, but I went to see Fort Ticonderoga. I wasn't seeing Star Trek, but somebody told me about a big, is that, I've got to look that one up too. I'm not sure what Enterprise that is or what starship is set up there. But yeah, that would be cool. You've got a Klingon uniform. I just bought a Star Trek t-shirt from the original series, just really quick on Amazon. It fits pretty well. I put a picture of it out on Instagram because I was like, when I show up there, I've got to be wearing, a Star Trek uniform t-shirt at least to take some pictures with. Oh, it's original series as well? Oh, interesting. This one is much closer to me. This is basically as far as I can drive in a day from me. Ticonderoga, New York would be way too much for me to get to, or especially take a team to. This is just close enough to me to make it possible to take a team to do a shoot. It's just possible because like 8 hour drive is basically all we would do. But I want to do one of the movie Starfleet uniforms. I haven't done a whole lot of cosplay, although I want to do more cosplay. Just because there are some costumes I'd like to have. I'm not really a big cosplayer, but one of the things would be a really nice screen accurate original series movie uniform. I really like those uniforms. But I think that it would be easiest to just go all original series because, it's the t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, it might not even matter for a fan film. You can have a mix of stuff, but it might look better if we just all say, all right, we're doing original series, and that'll be easier. So I'm looking forward to that. I want to try to make that happen. That's one of the other ideas for different shows that I've got. I've been thinking we got to make it worth our while. And I got several different ways to think about that because we can't, go there and rent it out and then just end up with like 4 minutes of footage or 6 minutes of footage or even 8. We would need a lot of material. And so I'm thinking about like what kind of script we can write and what we can do in order to produce the most material possible in 2 or maybe 3 days of shooting. But I'm going to go check it out first and see exactly what it's like. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow morning or not. We will see. But I will be posting pictures of this in the Discord and also on my Instagram. Let me put my Instagram up here. It's easy to do like a story, Instagram story. I'll be shooting video. So even if I can't stream or something tomorrow, I'll still be shooting video of what it's like there so you can see. And then we'll play it on another morning grind. And then also just put it out on YouTube and things like that. So I'll be documenting this so you can see what's actually there and what it's like, and also what it's like from the production perspective. All right, well, I'm going to wrap up just slightly early today because there is Christmas to do. So thank you so much for hanging with me. I hope if you have holiday celebrating to do today or this weekend, that it is delightful and you have a great time with friends and family. If you're still getting ready, I hope you're getting ready to have a very Merry Christmas next weekend. Basically, my Christmas is all packed in this weekend. So I'm out of here, but I will see you on Instagram for the journey, for the field trip, and also on Discord. Later, everybody. Oh, yep. Chaos says maybe a hybrid costume of several different sci-fis. That way you need one for every event. Well, I'm sure people are out there are doing that. All right. Later, everybody.